absolutely critical for our future. But you know, we have to make sure that there is alignment, that there is consonance between the jobs that are being created and the workforce. Our workforce has to be prepared for the jobs of today and of tomorrow. And that's what's so exciting about this grant that we've received. This grant from the Department of Labor, $2.4 million, the fourth largest in the nation. Fourth largest in the nation. When you combine it with the $3 million that's been set aside through MAGNET's Dream It, Do It program, both of these programs are going to be working together to make sure that our young people who are graduating from our Cleveland Municipal School District, that the men and women who lose their jobs and have to gain new skills, these over $5 billion are going to be used to make sure that they are prepared to step into and to take these extremely challenging jobs that require a significant amount of know-how in order to discharge. So this is great. This is extraordinary that the money is being made available to make sure that our workers here in Cleveland, here in Cuyahoga County, here in Northeast Ohio are prepared for the future. So let's thank our partners, and you will hear from them, Cleveland Municipal School District, the Tooling University, Employment Connection, Magnet, and WireNet for all that they have done to work together to bring this extraordinary grant here to Greater Cleveland. Now, another one of our partners is Tri-C, and we are fortunate to have with us today the president of Tri-C's corporate college. She's been with Tri-C for 2.5 years. Now, a couple of weeks ago, when we were having our press conference at Magnet to announce the grant for the Dream It, Do It program, she told a most fascinating story. I've never heard it told this way about the 3 pigs. And I was trying to think, how is she going to bring this message home to manufacturing and to what Magnet was doing? Well, she managed to do it. So I cannot wait to hear what she has to say today. So without further ado, the president of Tri-C's Corporate College, Dr. Denise Reading.
No pressure, Peter. Now I got to stand up here until I think of a story to tell. Actually, that little story was a story on perspective. And I want us to start this morning and think about another example of perspective. I want you to think about the perspective that says Northeast Ohio, Cuyahoga County is the center of the universe, not the bottom of the barrel. The center of the universe. My very good friend Watts Wacker, who is one of the leading futurists in the world, decided that he was going to interview every living astronaut. And a few years ago, he set out to do that. And as all of you know, there's no place better for an astronaut to come from than the state of Ohio. And as he interviewed them, he just asked them to talk about their experience. And this theme came out. As we orbit and enter and look at the Earth from above, when we make that cycle that shows us that great body of water, we know we are home. The Great Lakes are the center of the universe. Now, Peter, you're saying, what's she going to tell us now? But those bodies of water were the foundation for the building of one of the greatest manufacturing states this nation has ever known. It was the foundation for some of the greatest innovators and entrepreneurs to be spun out. They knew that this body of water was a place of inspiration, and people would be drawn here to work, to create, to build those new innovations like the automobile. Those new innovations have not stopped in Northeast Ohio. And while we may no longer be manufacturers of brain and brawn, I'd like to say we're of head and hand. This week, one of my colleagues brought into my office a sheet of paper. And on that white sheet of paper, he poured out what looked to me like black pepper. Black pepper all over. I thought, don't sneeze. Because just as I looked at it, he said, these components go into technology that is being manufactured in Northeast Ohio that sends sensors all along the spine and tells the brain when to move the body and when to release pressure. It helps some of our young men and women who are coming back without the use of an arm or a leg have a sensor that says move, that new arm. In Northeast Ohio, those little pieces of black pepper are component parts that someone used their mind to create. And someone else used their hands to build. And someone else will use their head and their hands to assemble. And we will change lives. Whether it's for vision, or whether, as I shared at the MAGNET conference on our Dream It, Do It, whether we're going to build automobiles, or whether we're going to be like our friend Bert Rattan says, and build new human space pods that take each of our grandchildren into space like we currently go to Disney World. Someone has to build it. Someone has to create it. Someone has to think it. And the great thing about manufacturing is that from touching it with your hands to touching it with your mind, there are jobs, good jobs, great jobs that support families and a region that are available in Northeast Ohio. Just a few weeks ago, we identified 1,500 jobs in biotech manufacturing, open and waiting, but they're waiting for a talented workforce. And that's why today, Cuyahoga Community College, Corporate College, and Workforce Solutions Division is thrilled to be a partner with our local workforce development boards so that we can help provide the appropriate training, the appropriate skill development, the appropriate exposure, so that all of our next generation of workers can be part of this exciting new frontier. We are thrilled to be part of this partnership. So we say at Cuyahoga Community College, Northeast Ohio is the center of the universe for manufacturing. It is now my privilege to introduce to you someone who has already made a name for himself in our region, Dr. Eugene Sanders, the CEO of the Cleveland Municipal School District. Because we know if Dr. Eugene Sanders isn't doing his job and creating the best talent we can possibly have in our young people with the best skills, we cannot get there. And so together in partnership, we celebrate this new adventure. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Reading. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the opportunity to be here today. I want to recognize Mr. Schramm Jr. and Mr. Schramm Sr. And I know how proud it must be for you to have family here as a part of today's celebration. I want to also recognize City Councilman Polenzek, who was recognized earlier, and also Ralph Johnson, who is here, who is a member of our Bond Accountability Commission for our $1.4 billion construction program here in the city of Cleveland. There are some other folks here that I want to recognize that are the most important people in the room. Now, I know that our commissioner is here. I know that Dr. Reading is here. And I know that Mr. McCorvey is here. But there are more important people than that. I want to recognize students who are here from Lincoln West. Anybody here from Lincoln West? Okay, make some noise if you're from Lincoln West. You can do better than that. Anybody here from Lincoln West? All right, there we go. All right, and anybody here from Glenville High School? All right, okay. Thank you very much. We want to acknowledge today the contributions of the Workforce Development Group. Thank you for the opportunity for the district to participate. We appreciate it. We look forward to this partnership, and we thank you for giving our students the opportunity to enhance their skills and their development. On behalf of our board chairman, Mr. Davis, and all of our board members and all of our faculty and students, we understand the importance of this venture, and we look forward to working with you in it.